If you're learning a foreign language, you might be frequently asking yourself, how can I improve my speaking skills? What can I do to really speak more naturally, more automatically, without thinking so much about how to do it, how to say it? And I believe that the answer to this question is that we need to start speaking in the state of flow. And today, in the first part of this video, I'll tell you a little bit more about speaking in the flow. And towards the end, I'll share with you one activity which we can practice every day, which will, I'm sure, change the way you speak and really improve it. So, first of all, let's start with the first part. Let's start with a little bit of explanation and theory, what it actually means to speak in the flow. You know, at schools, when we were learning English at our high schools, middle schools, maybe also primary schools, the focus was very often on, correctness. Yeah. If you want to say something, you need to say it correctly in terms of the grammar, in terms of the vocabulary. You shouldn't make any mistakes, and you should be able to say everything perfectly the first time you open your mouth. Yeah, that's often the expectation of the whole school system, of the teacher, and then of course it's also your expectation. Yeah, you internalize this expectation of other people. Yeah, and you want to also start speaking correctly and perfectly without actually allowing yourself to practice. And I really believe that what is missing in this whole process is having fun. Yeah, in the whole process of learning a language, we have very little room for enjoying it, for having fun, for sharing something personal, for expressing our thoughts naturally without over-analyzing the grammar, the vocabulary. Yeah. So I really believe that we need to reintroduce having fun into the process of learning how to speak naturally, how to speak English automatically. Yeah. I really believe that it's important if we want to be able to express our thoughts freely. Yeah? Having fun is really the key towards speaking fluently. Why is it the case? Well, imagine that you're teaching your child or teaching somebody how to ride a bike or how to, play basketball maybe. And you are constantly controlling the child. Yeah, you're constantly telling him or her, move your hand over there, remember about your posture, do this, do that, don't do that, never do something else. Yeah, constantly controlling the process, constantly focusing on the mechanical things, on the technical things. Yeah, how do you think, is this child or is this person going to learn quickly? Is this person going to enjoy the process? Is this child likely to continue learning? I don't think so. I don't think so, because if we don't have fun, if we don't allow ourselves to enjoy what we do, we quickly give up. And we also never have a chance to kind of internalize this knowledge, these new skills that we are learning consciously. Yeah, because this is a very conscious process when you focus on moving your hand in this direction or in that direction. You are doing it consciously. But only when you are more relaxed and allowing a little bit of fun into the experience, this is the moment when your subconscious kicks in and in a way takes over. And this is the moment when everything clicks, when the new knowledge has a chance to consolidate a little bit more. So basically, that's the reason why we need to have these kind of free-flowing activities, free-flowing speaking in which you focus on expressing yourself, having fun, enjoying the process. Yeah. So you might tell me, it sounds good, it sounds really nice. Yeah, I like having fun, I like enjoying myself. But when I'm in a meeting, it's not possible. I need to be concentrated. I need to make sure that I don't make any mistakes, that I always speak correctly. And I understand, I get your point, because it is important. Yeah, we want to put our best foot forward. We really want to communicate effectively. But on the other hand, give yourself some room for practice. Yeah, so you don't have to start with speaking in the flow when you are in a meeting. But you might start to introduce this kind of activity when you speak with your teacher or with your friends. Yeah. So give yourself space and time for experiencing this state of flow when you just immerse yourself in the process of speaking. Yeah. And the next question which might be coming to your mind is, okay, now I know it's important to have the balance, yeah, to speak in the flow, also to have the conscious practice, but how can I do it? How can I enter the flow state? Give me the instructions now. Yeah? So I believe that one of the very useful activities is the following. So I'm going to give you a word, and your task will be to provide a definition, to give a definition of the word which I'm going to say in a second, okay? And the words, don't look for it in your head, you will not find it, because I will invent it. It's not a real word, it's not something that exists in a dictionary. So just your task is just to give a definition spontaneously, without analyzing, without thinking. Okay? Are you ready? So the word is Karabira. Okay, what is Karabira? What is it? What does it mean? It's your turn to answer. Karabira, Karabira. Okay, are you ready with your definition? Okay, for me, Karabira is probably a nice bottle of wine, which is very delicious, and which probably is produced by some Indian tribes. I suppose that I would love to try a glass of Karabira. Would you? Okay. Okay, I'm really curious about your definition. So basically what we are doing in this type of activities is we forget about the grammatical stuff. We forget about analyzing everything, every single word, and we just focus on having fun, on being in the flow, yeah? And it's really important to do it with somebody, yeah? So then you really have a lot of fun, and then you enjoy the process even more, yeah? Another important way in which you can enter the flow state is really focus on your passion, on your hobbies. So for example, you can watch something on YouTube, like a video that you are passionate about, a topic that you are interested in, and then share it with somebody. Express your opinion, express your point of view. Yeah, this is when your first goal is not to say everything correctly, but to express what's on your mind. And this is another nice way of making sure that you enter the flow state. Yeah. So I really encourage you to practice entering the flow state when you speak English, because then you will see that you internalize all these grammatical structures much faster, and you have much more fun in the process of learning. So, the benefits are plenty. Thank you very much for today. I'm really curious how your practice goes, so you can tell me in the comments below. I would really appreciate it if you could also like the video, subscribe, then we'll be in touch for a longer time. So thank you very much for today and see you next time. Bye bye.